Well, good morning. Looks like it's about time to get up. Here's the inside of my ice fishing tent, as seen from inside my sleeping bag here. One of the disadvantages of this type of tent is it does not breathe, so the inside is completely covered in frost. Sleeping bag isn't too frosty, that's good, but the tent wall, definitely frosty. I don't look forward to this, but I gotta get out of the sleeping bag and get dressed. It's one cold morning. The ice has been cracking and popping all night long. It sounds like a thunderstorm all night long. I kind of like thunderstorms. Next we'll start cooking breakfast. Well, breakfast is almost ready. We've got egg, cheese, English muffin sandwich grilled. Have hot chocolate, just heat it up, and peach oatmeal. That'll be breakfast. My room is kind of a mess this morning. There isn't that much room for all the stuff I've got. Breakfast smells good though. We have a bit of a pink sunrise this morning. Beautiful day. The snowstorm that was forecast is not hit yet, but it's coming. So out there's where I camped last night. I'm pretty sure I was the only person on the lake last night. It's the definition of solitude out there. Today's plan now is to pull up camp, start heading around the lake shore. My goal is to work around a good portion of the lake, sampling fishing spots along the way. Tonight I hope to be camped at that far end down there, kind of the southwest corner of the lake. That'll be tonight's goal. Alright, head back to camp and pack up for today's trek. Well, I've stopped at a few spots along my way today to sample the fishing. I have not caught anything, so I'll keep going. Heading for that far shoreline out there. Stop a few more times along the way to check out the fishing. And once I get near that shoreline, then I'm going to head to the right, start working my way up shoreline that way until I get as far as I want to go today and then spend the night again. A lot of the lake is covered with these giant frost crystals. Beautiful. Don't know if these will focus well enough. I'll show you how they carry the size of my beak. As far as the eye can see, ice crystals. I'm making progress. I'm within a mile or so of the south shoreline, and now I'm going to start working my way to the west and then eventually north. Here's the view north. The lake goes for about 19 more miles that way. The snowstorm that the weathermen were forecasting is starting to come in. It's about a half day late, but it's starting. You don't want to be out here in the middle of this big lake in a whiteout unless you've got a good compass and GPS, which I have both. Well, I've stopped for lunch, drilled a hole, do a little bit of fishing while I eat my lunch. Lunch today is leftover homemade pizza. It's actually elk burger pizza. Well, lunch break is over. Time to start heading north now up the shoreline. Gonna head north for a couple more miles before I set up camp tonight. Walking across this lake on the ice reminds me of a story. My great-great-grandfather used to live here in the Bear Lake Valley up on the Idaho side, and he and some of his family were out on a wood collecting expedition on the other side of the lake. They crossed the lake with their team of horses, a wagon, filled it up with firewood, and then they were heading on back. They got about somewhere near the middle of the lake, and the ice broke. Wagon went down, horses went down. Fortunately, all the people jumped off the wagon in time and got away, but the horses and the wagon went to the bottom of the lake. I assume they're still there somewhere, but every time I'm out on this lake, I give it its due respect. Today I'm very confident in the ice. It's got 10 plus inches of nice clear solid ice, but the real risk though is there's some underwater springs that create openings that are kind of hard to see, especially if it's snow covered. Fortunately, on this walkabout, most of the ice is open, so you can see if there's any springs. I'm keeping my eye out for them, but so far haven't seen any. Couple more miles and I should be at the place where I intend to put up camp tonight. Okay, I've arrived at second night's campsite. I figured I might as well be fishing while I'm putting up the tent, so the first thing I did was drill a hole and put down my my bait, and now we'll go ahead and set up the tent.
I decided that I'd fillet the trout tonight while it was still daylight, so I can do it outside. It's less messy. So I'll take that lake trout that I caught yesterday and fillet it, skin it, and then we'll just have some fried fillets tonight for dinner. Okay, so there they are, the fillets with the skin on. I still have one more step to do, but looking pretty good. Well, that snowstorm that was forecast for today sure turned out to be a wimpy storm. I'm not complaining. It's a beautiful 3-4 days for a walkabout. Tomorrow I head up around that far point to the left and go into the next big bay to camp. Just got my fish all filleted, ready to start dinner here before too much longer. Beautiful setting. Before the sun goes down, I'm going to see if I can't catch another trout. I don't need one for dinner tomorrow night. I've got enough for tonight and tomorrow night. But catch and release is a lot more fun anyway. Well, I think tonight I will cook dinner outside. It kind of smelled up the inside of my tent last night, so I'll try it out here. It's a little bit cold, but we'll give it a try. Tonight I'll have fried trout fillets on artisan bread that's been grilled with garlic butter and whatever else I can find in my box of goodies. Alright, and now we'll cover these trout fillets with flour and salt and pepper them a little bit and fry them in garlic butter. Alright, I think we're ready. So there you have it. Hot trout fillet sandwiches for dinner.